Hey, on today's daily sprint, we're talking about increasing our purpose, passion, and meaning. And today we're talking about not the funnest topic. We're talking about when people don't contractually make good on their payments to you, do you look at using the judicial system to collect on that debt? So a lot of things to unpack here. So first off, you just have to look at value. So here we're going to talk about 3 values, okay? Value systems that you have. First is time, how high you value your time. 2 is how much you value money. And 3, how high you value commitment, okay? So if you value commitment, or let's just say if you value time and money more than you value commitment, then you I would probably not advise you to use a court room method for collections. I would try to do as much as you can, maybe use an independent collection agency where you just send them over there and that person calls and calls and calls. Because most of the time when you go to small claims court or court period, your contract, not most of the time, I've never seen it not hold up. Your contract will hold up. The judge will root or, rule in your favor, and that's that. That person still probably isn't going to pay. So what that's meaning is you're chasing bad money with good money. So if you value your time and you value money higher than you value commitment, I would not recommend that you use the court system. I would do as much as you can, person to person, to collect on that debt. And then I would use maybe an outside collection agency to help you with collection on that debt. And it won't take a bunch of your time, focus, and money. Now, if you value commitment very high and you feel that people should be held to their commitments, then I would recommend a little bit different approach. I would do the same thing in the first scenario. I would do everything that you can to reach out to them and to give them, I call it grace times 3, okay? If they need you to move a payment around, move a payment around. If they can just do a partial payment. My rule of thumb is if they are communicating with me and making any goodwill effort, I don't pursue. I don't go to court because I actually do value commitment higher than I value money and higher than I value time, which is pretty amusing because most people, when I take them to court, they're like, oh, you're all about the money and it's money hungry. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars chasing bad money. Why? Because I hold people to their words. I value commitment very, very high. So again, if you're looking at your value system, and that is the same with you, you do everything you can, and as long as they're in communication with you, as long as you're making a good faith effort, because people do get on bad times, things happen. So as long as they're communicating with you and making a good faith effort or a goodwill effort to make good on their commitments, then I would not go to court, okay? So, and that's it. Again, there's not a right or wrong. It's just where you value. I talk to most business leaders, as a matter of fact. They're like, why do you do that? Why do you take people to court? You're spending tens of thousands of dollars. Because look, I value commitment on it. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. I think it actually makes them better human beings because they've probably never been held accountable to their word ever. But I'm not God. It's not a superiority complex thing. It's just, if you give me your commitment in business or in a relationship, then I will hold you to that commitment. Probably because when I haven't made my commitments in the past, it really burned me. And when I've been held accountable to my commitments in the past, it made me a better human being. So again, very simple. You use the court system to collect on debts. If you value time and money above commitment, I probably wouldn't waste your time, okay? Because that's exactly what it will be. You'll go there, you'll get a ruling in your favor, and you'll probably never collect on that debt. If you value commitment higher than money and higher than your time, then you may want to go ahead and give that a shot. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you at the next Daily Sprint.